Okay, so I have a wonderful job. I have the pleasure of presenting the Actors Fund Medal of Honor to Joanne Jenkins. As CEO of AARP, one of the world's largest nonprofit, nonpartisan membership organizations, Joanne is proudly and effectively carrying on the tradition and purpose of AARP's founder, Dr. Ethel Percy Andrus, to help us all of us, age with independence and dignity and purpose. Joanne is not an entertainment professional like our other distinguished honorees this evening, although after watching her on the television ads she does for AARP, I think she might have a real future in the business. It's just what we need, another actress. If you are fortunate enough to spend any time with Joanne, you'll discover very quickly that she is a passionate leader who likes to get things done. And if that means shaking things up or stirring the pot a little, well, all the better. She thrives on challenging outdated stereotypes and breaking down barriers to empower people to choose how they live as they age, encouraging people at every stage of life to have the resources and support to fulfill their pursuits is very much in keeping with the mission of the Actors Fund's professional programs and career transition services. As Joanne likes to say, those TV ads that tell us 50 is the new 30 or 60 is the new 40, they have it all wrong. 50 is the new 50, and I like the look of that. Okay. She believes that instead of denying or defying our age as we get older, we should own it, recognize its value, and make the most of our experience. Yes, by giving back and helping others. Joanne is the author of the national bestseller, Disrupt Aging, A Bold New Path to Living Your Best Life at Every Age, which just last week received the 2016 Silver Nautilus Award, which recognizes books that promote spiritual growth, conscious living, and positive social change. As she says in her book, when we disrupt aging and embrace it as something to look forward to instead of something to fear, we can begin to discover our real possibilities for becoming the person we always wanted to be. And then we can begin to build a society where all people are valued for who they are and not judged by how old they are. And bravo to you, Joanne. Bravo to you for being, thank you, for being our advocate and for inspiring us to live our best life at every age. On behalf of the Actors Fund, I'm proud to bestow the Actors Fund Medal of Honor to Joanne Jenkins.
Thank you, Annette. You saw some of those clips from our last Movies for Grown-Ups Award, and I just wanted to mention that we were fortunate enough to award our 2016 Movies for Grown-Ups Best Actress Award to Annette Bening for her role in 20th Century Women. I am truly humbled to accept the Actors Fund Medal of Honor and to be included with such other legends like Danny DeVito, Sally Fields, and Hal Prince. It makes it even more special. And so my congratulations to all of the other honorees tonight. I grew up in a small rural community in Alabama called Mun Lewis Island on the Mobile Bay. And when I say rural, I mean rural. To give you an idea, We were only about 6 miles from Balabatry, Alabama, and if that sounds familiar, and I'm sure Sally can tell you this, it was the home of Forrest Gump's friend Bubba. And it's where Forrest went to become a shrimp boat captain and to start the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company. But growing up in such a small community, a close-knit community, I always had the opportunity and the desire to be involved in things that mattered, to serve others, and to give back to my community. And throughout my career, I've always worked in roles that were about helping and serving others, and I feel blessed to be able to continue doing that work in my job at AARP. As you saw in the video, my love of the arts began with my brother Ray, and Ray discovered his way of giving back through the arts as a world-class dancer. And he also made me realize that the arts are much more than just entertainment. They're an expression of who you are, and they help us make sense out of our lives. They're essential for our survival as individuals and as society. And whether it's in times of joy or sadness, confusion or crisis, we turn to the artists and performers to help us express our feelings and to help us understand things with our hearts when we don't necessarily understand them with our minds. They are like therapists for the human soul. That's why the work of the Actors Fund is so important. The people in the performing arts and entertainment industry help us sustain us in our time of need, in transition and in crisis, and it's only right that we help them in theirs. It's about serving others and giving back to the communities that they came from. That's what the Actors Fund does, and that's what we do at AARP every day. And our founder, Dr. Ethel Percy Andrus, gave us the motto, to serve, not to be served. And we strive each and every day to empower people to choose how they want to live and how they age, around 3 basic areas of health security, financial resilience, and personal fulfillment. And in its own way, that's what the Actors Fund does through its programs and services. And just as the arts are essential to our survival, the Actors Fund is essential to the artists, performers, technicians who are in need, in crisis, or in transition, and they deserve all of our support. So I say thank you so much for this honor from the Actors Fund, and to all of my colleagues from AARP who are here with us tonight, and also to my husband, Frank Jenkins, my husband of 30 years. So thank you very much.